Hello, good evening, kia ora, Matt from New Zealand. I'm going to talk about what I think is one of the biggest things that affect new YouTube creators. And boy, does it affect me. And I truly believe it affects millions and millions of people who are wanting to start a YouTube channel. And it sits right in here. Fear. Nervousness. You have no idea how long I sat here preparing myself to hit record. And I really think it affects millions of people who may be one of the reasons you don't start. This is completely unedited and unscripted, so I have no doubt I am going to say a lot of ums and ahs, so apologies for that now. But fear is pretty much what has prevented me, decades ago or years ago of starting. What are my friends going to think? Am I going to be able to do it? Is it going to be worth it? Or all those little thoughts that run through your head, and you second guess yourself, you talk yourself out of it. I've watched countless videos on YouTube, and this also applies to any social media that you get on. Some are probably a little bit easier to do for the likes of TikTok, but when you're putting yourself onto a place like YouTube, I really truly believe it's fear that stops a lot of people. It's certainly stopped me for a very long time. Don't wait until you're 45 like me to pluck up the courage. And when I say courage, it still takes courage for me to hit that record button. I'm like a nervous little kid. There's that yeah, even watching countless YouTube videos on how to start a channel, what you should and shouldn't do, it always comes back to that one thing for me: nervousness, fear. And I don't know what to say to you to encourage you to just do it, other than just do it. I have started another channel. I have a musical background, so I decided to start a music reaction channel. What have I called it? Music Review NZ because I am a Kiwi based in New Zealand, and I absolutely loved watching music reaction videos, especially people hearing singers or musicians for the first time, and I think I just wanted to do that. I love watching music on YouTube with talented people who surprise other people. But it all comes back to that one issue: fear. I brought all the equipment. I've now realised this camera sucks. I'm almost tempted to review it. I have distortions. Oh yeah, it's a little bit better, but you can see, actually, is it making a liar of me? Oh yeah, I've got distortions. Don't know why it's doing that. But I've spent a few $100s getting set up to try and motivate me to make the videos, learn how to do it, learn how to edit, and it's actually been going quite well. I've learnt a lot, especially in terms of editing. Still a long way to go. There's a lot to learn, and yet it's that one thing that is always sitting there, and it's fear, self-doubt. And if there's one thing I would like to say to you, see, I'm not even used to looking at the camera. Look, I'm looking at my screen. I'm looking at myself. To you, is do it. Push past the fear. After I've created the videos, I feel pretty good. I've managed to rack up for nearly 500 likes. 500 views in a week. That's probably because I chose a topic that a lot of people are interested in anyway. But yeah, if there's something you even just enjoy doing, just do it. There's lots of awesome videos on YouTube on how to do things, software you could use, and everything like that. I wish I had some really awesome advice about overcoming fear. It can be quite debilitating, but I think there's a point. Don't wait. I think we sit there too long pondering whether we should do it or not, and then we talk ourselves out of it. We've got the little voice in our head that slowly eggs its way in, and you're like, oh, this is a cool idea, I'd love to do this. But then there's that little voice which points out all the things that could go wrong. You know, I truly believe people who watch this far will know exactly what I'm talking about. But I'm going to continue because I think this is going to be good for me. I am quite prepared for all the assholes that are on the internet who just want to rip people down and criticize, but I'm ready for that. I suppose I'm old enough now that I don't really care what people think. Well, actually I do a little bit still. But yeah, so hey, if you're watching this far, go for it. Don't let that fear stop you. Go check out all the videos talking about how to do things, what to look for. There's going to be good advice, there's going to be bad advice, but go and find it. It's not going to happen overnight. I've been doing it for a week and I've learned a lot. That's what's awesome so far, is how much I've actually learned. Yeah, and I'm rambling a bit. Yeah, I'm a granddad now. Maybe that's part of becoming a granddad, rambling. But anyway, hey, go for it. Check out my new videos. It's Music Review NZ. You'll see a avatar of me, and would be awesome. And also, jump on here, leave a comment if you're just starting out, if this is what you feel as well. I would love to hear your story. And I wish I had some awesome advice about how to push past that fear. But there is no better thing to do than do it. Record it and hit that upload button. Alright, have an awesome night. I'm going to keep posting on here with my updates and how I'm doing, and hope to see you again.